So my husband had a phone call on Friday saying that, oh, your appointment is on Monday, such and such time. Can you come for the vaccine? So at the same time, because my husband doesn't answer the phone, so I was answering the phone. And I said, oh, can I have it at the same time? Because I'm a carer for my husband. And it's only just two of us in the house. So if I can have it same time. And they said no, because by government law, they're going according to the uh, um, age-wise, so you can't have it. So I said, okay, then fine, don't worry. But then Monday morning, my husband had his appointment, and then Monday afternoon, they telephoned me and said, "Oh, can you come tomorrow for the vaccine?" So I said, "Oh yeah, fine." So I went the second day. So we both had it. Well, I took my husband by car. I was driving. When I went, I told my husband, "Oh, you were fine, so I'll be fine as well. So you don't have to come with me. I'll go on my own." So I went on my own, and they told me to wait in the car because there was a little bit queue outside. So I waited in my car, and when my turn came, she called me in. Well, when I went in, I mean, even before I went in the first thing in the morning, I could, when you go for a interview and you got this feeling in your tummy, I would be nervous. I mean, I knew my husband was fine, but I always get feared. Like, suppose if they give me wrong injection, or suppose if they go right through my bones or something like that. So I was a bit scared to begin with, thinking that if something goes wrong, then what will happen to me? But when I went, it was completely different. It was even better than having a flu jab. I mean, I didn't even feel the needle. It was really good. And when I came out, she told me to wait in the car for 15 minutes because I was driving. So she said, "Oh, you can't drive straight away. You have to wait for 15 minutes." So I did. And I was fine. And when I came home, I didn't have any pain, no swelling, nothing. I mean, they did advise that you might get little bit swelling, or you might have little bit temperature, or this or that. And they gave us the leaflet as well to read. And they said, if there is any different kind of changes, what is on the list, you have to call us. But I didn't have any problem, and I was fine. So I mentioned to a few of my friends, I said, when you go for vaccine, don't worry about anything, but just try to take somebody with you in case, but don't worry about anything. It's nothing. So yeah, I was fine. And
Well,
I
that's
think
good
lots of
experience.
our group members, they have been, and they said even they are fine. Yeah.
And where did you have your vaccine?
I had mine with my GP, which is only 4 or 5 minutes by car. Yeah.
That's
So it
brilliant.
was quite, even the staff over there were very friendly. And when my husband went, I don't know, for some reason on that day, it was really, really long queue, and it was raining as well on that Monday. Um, and when we went there, it was really long queue. So I thought, why so long queue? Because when they gave my husband the time, it was like uh, two 7 minutes past two or something like that. So I said they must be very precisely with the timing, because it says 7 minutes past two. So I was thinking, oh, why is this long queue? Uh, they said it was because something to do with they didn't receive the vaccine in time, and that's why it was a long queue. But we didn't mind because we were waiting in the car, but there were loads of people waiting outside. But the staff were very, very good. I mean, they keep on saying people, if you can stay in car, because there's no point waiting outside in the rain. And the people who are waiting in the rain, they gave them umbrella, so they were secure as well.